Every person has a story. Some shape us, some break us, and some help us heal. Join sisters Kim and Bibi as they explore mental health, trauma, relationships, and personal growth through honest conversations, lived experiences, and professional insights. Because understanding your story can change the way you live it. This is 8 Years to Live.
I had gone into a coma.
I would just say, Maria Shriver.
Yes, yes. Why do we have so many nicknames for each other? That's a good question.
Because medical trauma is one of the most under-recognized forms of trauma.
Who are you going to talk to when I die?
He's already telling you you've got 8 years to live. My name is Kim. I am a marriage and family therapist intern, and this is my sister, Bibi.
Hi, I'm Bibi, and I have no idea how I've introduced myself before, so I guess you'll get a different Bibi every time. So I call Kim Mao, so if I say Mao, that's the same person, and I am, I guess, a co-host. That's what I'll say today.
Awesome. Yeah, in the past you've also said that you're a Poshmarker.
I am a Poshmarker. That is true. I sell pre-owned clothing on Poshmark.
Awesome. I just want to tell you that we have a surprise today. Even though I've loved exploring your story, Bibi, and exploring your colorful past, today we have a surprise guest who has a really interesting life, and he's been in my life for 25 years.
Wow. Dun, dun, dun. Who is this surprise guest?
Our guest, his name is Jonathan. Like I said, I've known him for 25 years. I met him when he was, I think, 15, maybe 14. We'll get to those details here in a minute. And today, just for privacy, he has chosen not to show his face, but he's going to be open about something really big that happened to him today.
Awesome. I'm so glad you're here, Jonathan. Even though I can't see your face, I love knowing that you're there and that I'll get to hear your voice, which I haven't heard in a long time. So I also met Jonathan probably around the same time you did, which would have made me, gosh, I don't know, maybe 17, 18 years old. I don't remember exactly. I just know I was a teenager. And immediately when I think Jonathan, I think of how much you've impacted my life. Oh my gosh, I just got so emotional. I just look back on that time, and I don't think I ever told you, Jonathan, that you and Billy just meant so much to me that summer, whatever I spent with you guys. So I'm so glad to be here with you.
Yeah. Jonathan has been like a son. I've considered him like a son. You tell me, Jonathan, how do you know us and what's your relationship like?
I met you when I was 15, and I don't know, you were just always there for me every time I needed somebody to talk to. Even now, after so many years, every time I have a problem, that's the person I call, and I could feel like I could tell you everything and you don't judge me, you just give me advice. Even though when I'm wrong, you tell me how it is, and I like that. And I don't know if when I brought my daughter last time, you practically told me to be quiet, listen, and nobody ever tells me that. So she's like, listen, you don't have to talk all over. And, you know, if I was alone with my daughter, I wouldn't let her talk. I would just speak right above her. And she told me you got to listen to her too. She has feelings. So that, you know, it shows me that even though she knows me, she knew I was wrong. Mm-hmm. So she put me in my place, and I like that.
I'll remember that for next time.
Yeah, somebody, you know, maybe somebody else would have said, oh, yeah, you're right, you're the parent. But no, she told me I was wrong, even though I felt like I was right. And she tells me how it is.
Did it work out with your daughter?
Yeah, it worked out, yeah. And I you know, she has feelings and emotions, and something that I did. I probably knew a little bit about it, but I didn't ever. I never got explained the way you explained it to me. Like the whole thing with the box and the feelings, that was something new to me. That, so it was a good lesson, I think, for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I could say that, I mean, I haven't. It's been years since she kissed me and hugged me, and this week I got a kiss from her.
Oh my gosh.
She got to the couch and gave me a kiss, and last time too, when I dropped her off at her mom's house, she gave me a kiss, and I haven't felt that from her in a long time, and that meant like, oh wow, we're getting back close.
Yeah.
To when she was younger, when she was younger, I meant a lot to her, and lately, from that day, she said, I'm not close. You were there. She's like, I haven't been close to you in years. I've been close to my mom. So now it's like, it's been different. I feel like she's getting closer, and even last time, she's a girl though, but we wrestled last time too. Yeah, so she's like, oh, I could beat you up, old man. I was like, no, you can't. So we've been playing around, so it's been different since the meeting we came.
That's so awesome. That's so good to hear.
So it's been different. It's been changes.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
How old is she, Jonathan?
She's 15.
Wow. Oh
She's
gosh,
the same age when
I
I
thought we
met
were
you.
15.
am I not 25 still?
Exactly. How do you have a 15-year-old when you are 15?
Exactly. That's crazy. I didn't realize that she was
She's 15, yes.
15. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know.
I actually have a 21. He turned 21 yesterday. Julian.
Oh my gosh.
21.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
That's
amazing.
crazy. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, that brings us to today.
So today, so I'm gonna go back a little bit. So I got a DUI back in May, and after the DUI, I had to turn in my truck because of
At work?
because obviously I got a DUI, I can't drive a company truck no more. So they took my truck away, and
Did you come clean to them that you'd gotten a DUI?
Yes, I actually came clean the next. I got pulled over on Saturday. On Monday, I told them when everybody's like, "Oh, you shouldn't have ever said nothing. You might have would have got away with it." But I told them, so they took the truck away, and ever since that, I feel like I got demoted at work too. Not only the truck, but he promised me 2 jobs. So I've been. He gave it to someone else, and then another job came up, and it was supposed to be mine. I was going to be the foreman. So again, I got passed on. And then on top of that, I got problems with my girlfriend. And it's just been hard lately. And right now that I'm trying to make changes and trying to be better myself, I get knocked back down. So it's been hard. I got the news today that so after the DUI, I got pulled over for speeding, and he cited me with a revoked license, driving on a revoked license. So today I had to face that issue. So when I went to court, the judge practically didn't have no leniency on me. He's like, either you have a choice, 30 days in jail or 90 days house arrest. So that hurts.
Yeah. So, just to rewind a little bit, when you got your DUI in May of last year, they took your license away.
Yes.
They revoked your license. They didn't give you any jail time or anything.
No.
And so you knew that your license was revoked and you still kept driving because you had to go to work?
Yes. I had to go to work.
And then you got a speeding ticket?
Yes, a speeding ticket in December. That I didn't think. I thought I was just I get practically for the DUI. I got a slap in the wrist. I didn't get no consequences out of it.
Right.
I just a $980 fine, 2 classes, and that's it. I was supposed to do community service, but my lawyer said, "Oh, he works 40 hours, so I don't think he could do. He's not for him to do for community service is not convenient." And the judge agreed. He's like, "Okay, he works 40 hours. That's fine. You don't got to do community service." So that saved me 120 hours of community service. And this time they weren't lenient. He told me, "You obviously don't listen, so I'm gonna give you a lesson." So.
When's the last time you had gotten a speeding ticket?
Well, it's been years since I got a speeding ticket.
So this escalated super fast.
Super fast, yes.
Because from May to December, that's like 7 months.
Yes.
And then you go to court today.
Yes. And I get that bad news that I'll be in house arrest for 90 days, and I obviously had other plans, and it ruined them for me.
Oh,
So I got from, this goes back to the job issue, since I feel like I've been, since the DUI, they haven't been treating me nice. I lost my foreman position. I was like, you know what, it's time for me to go. And I was going to go to Reno, where right now they're working 7 days a week, 10 hours days. And I know a few guys over there that are making $4,000 take home. So
wow.
that was my plan, to go over there and, make money and come back. And because they need foremen over there too. And the foremen are really not everywhere. Not a lot of people want to run work and have the responsibility. So I was going to go over there, try something new. And not only that, it will help me with, the breakup that I just recently I'm going through. So that just threw everything, and I just feel so, I don't know, I just feel bad. I don't know. It has me down.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just can't explain it. I'm like, have anxiety. I don't know, I feel like I have anxiety, and I just don't feel good.
No. So it kind of just, well, as you were going through this breakup, you felt like you needed something new, because I know the last time we talked, it was like, I feel like if I go to Reno, it'll give me a head start. People won't know me there.
Yes.
They won't judge me. They won't pass me up on jobs.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, you get hit with this huge thing.
Yes, this huge thing that just threw a curveball at me.
And you lost a ton of weight.
Yes.
29 pounds.
Oh, I've been doing
Wow.
good since.
Yeah.
So, I've been doing good. I've been focusing on myself, and I've been not drinking. That's something I was doing often, just for fun. I was just drinking. I don't know why. I was just go grab the bottle and think it was fun.
Yeah.
And I've been not drinking. It's been 30 days, I think I haven't drank.
Wow.
And yeah.
Congratulations.
And I was about to go to the bar today. I was about to go. I called it. I was like, I need to get out this house for my last, because tomorrow I'm gonna get the bracelet. So tomorrow is my last day of freedom for 90 days.
Oh my gosh.
So
today you wanted it to be your last hurrah, let's say, before you go on to...
Yes, I didn't want to be home. That's why I called you. I was like, I need to talk to someone, and thank you for inviting me.
Yes.
But that was my option, going to the bar. I think I did the better choice.
Yes, I think so too.
You did the right thing. Yes, absolutely. That's a hard choice to make. I've been there making a choice, and I've chosen to go to the bar. I've chosen to drink, and I should not have chosen that. So congrats. That's huge. That is huge.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because I think it's in these times when you're feeling so low, especially when you could see the light at the end of the tunnel, and we kind of talked about this earlier. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You've got a plan. You're moving towards it. And then life happens, as life does.
Yes.
And you can choose to either get stuck or choose to make the best of it. And even allowing yourself to feel bad. This is huge for you, honestly, because the last time I saw you, you're like, nope, I'm not going to think about it. When we were talking about your breakup, I was like, it's okay to be sad. And you're like, no, I'm not going to feel sad. I'm just going to choose to be happy. And I said, we talked about emotions and what they feel like and the purpose. And so for you, 30 days later, you've lost weight. You've still made good choices, because you could have chosen not to go to court. You could have chosen not to tell your boss. You could choose not to go get your bracelet. You could have chosen to go to the bar.
Yeah.
And even though it looks really crappy, and it is, you're still doing lots of right things. You're still saying, I feel really crappy about this. This is really sad.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Yeah, it sucks.
That's new, I think, for you to be able to say that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel down. I feel like practically a loser. I don't know. I just feel down. I mean, I'm 40 years old, and I don't feel like I don't. I have a bracelet on my ankle.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, just it's not freedom.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. I guess God had a different plan, so I don't know.
What made you choose 90 days over 30 days?
I mean, first of all, my job. I don't want to lose. You know, the 30 days. Yeah, my job. I don't know if they'll be lenient with that. So yeah. So hopefully, I don't. You know. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Just the feeling doesn't stick with me right now. Just being at home. At least I like go out or go to my mom's or thing. I'm not gonna have that freedom. So now I'm stuck at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little different. Asking permission to go to the store. I was reading a little bit about it. It's, everywhere you go, they have the monitor, so it's not. You know, and I have to stay at home, not because I want to, but because they're making me.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
Yes, 100% it sucks. Like you're in timeout, let's say.
Yes, time out.
Grounded.
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know.
Yeah. What do you think is going to be the hardest?
Staying at home and staying busy. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not the person that likes to be at home. I like to go out. I don't like being at home. Like I go out to my mom's, or I go to the store, or I do this. Like, yeah, this time's gonna be different. Yeah.
You told your daughter?
No, I haven't told her no. And we're planning a little week. Like a weekend vacation. I can't do it until August 5th. When this is 90 days are over.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Oh, it's, to me, it just seems so, like lots of things are coming up for me. It's like heavy because like I would feel trapped. Like I can't breathe. And what am I going to do? And especially like with anxiety, it's like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I got to go do something. And then at the same time, it's like, you're going to get to keep your job and still go to your job and make money and see your daughter and, you know, figure things out, what they look like without having the need to, like, run away, let's say.
And not only that, too, my friend's been supporting me with the gym, so now I don't know if they're going to be able to still do the gym, and, like, they're just, because, you know, he motivates me, like, I don't want to go, and he's like, no, you have to go. Like, come on, because we're only doing it 5 days a week. You could have Saturday and Sunday. So practically, he's my motivation. And now I'm not going to be able to have that. I don't know. Tomorrow I'll find more details, but hopefully I'll be able to still go to the gym and at least have that support that I have from him. Yeah, so that too, I was like, wow, well, there goes my weight loss. I mean, I still go exercise at home, but it's not the same. When you have somebody pushing you. Way different than me being at home and doing it by myself. There's no motivation there, because I'm lifting weights and you got one more rep, 2 more reps, so they're pushing me. So that throws a wrench on everything.
Oh, that sucks. How do you know this friend that goes to the gym with you?
We're co-workers.
Okay.
Known them since 2012. So,
did you tell him what was going on?
Yes.
What did he say?
You gotta face the consequences. Don't be down. You have to. I mean, it is what it is. It's better than being in jail.
How does that sit for you? Like when somebody says that?
I mean, I will say the same thing, but they won't understand it. They don't understand it just feels like down in life. I don't know how to explain it a lot, but I feel down. I mean, it sucks being in this position.
Yes.
I've never been in house arrest, and I'm 40, so now being in house arrest, it's going to be different.
Yes. You've never been in jail, have you?
No.
No.
So this is going to be a lot different.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how does it sit for you, like when your friend, like when you're telling somebody, I'm feeling really down and this is what I'm going through, and they're like, kind of like, well, you just need to suck it up and do the whatever you need to do. Does that make you feel like, yeah, I guess you're right, or does that sit well with you?
Yeah, I guess so. It is encouraging words. Like, you could have had it worse. At least he gave you a choice. He could have not gave you a choice. That's what he said. And at least he could have just gave you the 30 days, and you would have never came back to work. You would have been in there. So at least he gave you a choice, and you took the choice. But you made the choice, so don't feel bad about it. So I understand where they're coming from. Yeah, he could have locked me out. But like the judge said, you need to be taught a lesson. That's what he said. So he wasn't lenient. I even told him I have my license. He didn't care. He's like, the lawyer's like, I'm gonna try to give you 60 days. And he said, nope, 90. So he wasn't lenient.
You were going to tell him that you do have your license?
No, I have my license back.
Oh.
They're not revoked no more. I got it back. But I told him, no, we did tell him. Or actually, the lawyer's like, he has his license back, and he was trying to get us 60 days instead of 90. But he said, no, I need to learn my lesson.
Oh my gosh. What was your thought like as soon as you heard either jail or 90 days and that you had a...
I was like, I don't know, it just shocked me. I thought I was going to get away with it. I was like, there's no consequences. The DUI is worse. I was like, dude, I didn't even get that on the DUI. I didn't even get that for the DUI. And then for a revoke, and now he's giving me this. So. But I guess he was right. I guess the judge, I don't know. He was not lenient. He said, no, you're paying for this one now.
Did you go numb? Or like, because you said, I had shock, like, did your heart start pounding really fast? Like, what did that feel like?
I don't know. I just went down. My energy went down. My mood went down. I don't know. My whole mood went down. My whole mood. I wasn't breathing hard. Just boom, like it sucked the air out of me.
Yes. It like deflated you.
Yeah, it deflated me. Everything was like, boom. I couldn't even concentrate at work. I was like, I couldn't concentrate when I got back. It was like, where you at? And I was like, I was wiring up something, and I wasn't thinking. He's like, you're doing it wrong. I was like, and I know I always do it. So I couldn't think, but that was because I was just feeling down.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So almost like you were just on automatic pilot, but not even really focusing on what you were doing. You were just like
just there to be there.
Yeah.
Because I am down.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
What did your coworkers say?
They're making jokes about it. Yeah, just joking about it. But practically, I said it's good. It's a good thing. At least you're not in jail. So I guess you could see it that way. But for me, it feels low down because I had goals.
When you're in these like low moments, what do you normally do to help yourself come out of it?
Think about where I don't want to go back to. Obviously, when I was 19, I went to depression for 4 years. I think I was 19 to like 23, 24. I was 4 years in depression. I don't want to go back to that. Literally, I would come home from work, sleep in the couch, and I always stay in the couch. I didn't go nowhere, didn't do nothing. So for 4 years, and I didn't date for 4 years. I didn't have a girlfriend, nothing, no interaction with anybody, just work, co-workers, and that's it. Didn't go out. I was depressed until I met Emily, and I knew her from high school, and then my brother's like, oh, she's single, and she asked for my number, and then from there, I started dating her, and then that's how I got out of depression. I was depressed for 4 years. I didn't feel like I don't know, because I had broken up with my first son's mother, and that really put me down. I didn't know how to get out of it. So now I think about that, I don't want to get to that place. Right. It was really the worst.
Yes.
So that's how I get out of it. I want to go back to that.
Are you scared? Do you think that this might put you in that position again?
No, I think I'm a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stronger than that. Yeah. I have overcome a lot of things, and I don't want to go back to that state of depression. Because it's hard to get out of it. So.
Yeah, it's a vicious cycle once you're in it.
Yes, and you can. Or either that, or just drinking and throwing your life away and saying nothing's wrong with it. I don't want to go do that either. Because then you just stay in that same cycle.
So even right now, as low as you're feeling, you're able to recognize, okay, I was in a really dark place for a long time, and I don't want to go back there.
Yes.
and you're recognizing I've got choices. I can either party my life away and pretend like this isn't happening,
Yes.
or do something different. Because both of those don't lead to anything good, right? Like the depression and the drinking.
Yes, that don't lead to nothing good. So I want to make better choices.
So what's your choice for this season, the next 3 months of your life?
I'm gonna continue working out and hopefully that works out, and maybe obviously I gave myself a date too. I wasn't gonna date or try to date anybody until June 21st. After my goal was to get to 195, and then after that, start going on dating and everything. So now that even is gonna throw me out a wrench. Can't be dating with a bracelet on my. So it's kind of. I would have my date and tell her I have an ankle monitor. It doesn't. Yeah, so.
I've got some nice accessories. Do you want to see them? They bling bling.
I'll come here and get some. What is it? What is those things you put on? What do you call it?
Rhinestones?
Yeah, I'm a bedazzle my ankle bracelet. So, I mean, it's just things I was like. I had plans. It's everything. Yeah, it just threw a wrench. I mean, I had a plan for. Can I say my plans? So my plan was going to Reno. I wanted to save up. Me and my brother made the math that, if I work just a minimum days, I will be able to take home $3,500 a week. So we made that times 26. I was going to bring home 91,000.
In how much? In how?
In 6 months.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So then I was gonna use 40 of that to buy my truck that I've been wanting. So that was my goal, and then I was thinking that since I'm over there, maybe I could start dating and get away from the past relationship that has been toxic for me and her. I have a lot to blame as to why she does that. We don't make it work. So I wanted to start something new and just start. Yeah, I didn't want to go back to the same. So those were my goals, And like I told her too, well, her like I want to improve on my life. I don't want to be stuck in the same place. And 'cause I don't want to be stuck.
Mm-mm.
And I don't want to feel like every day is the same thing when I have the opportunity. Like that, what is that saying that you ask, like, well, it's from The Pursuit of Happiness. When the guy, I guess he's drowning, and he's like, God, please save me. And then a boat comes and he's telling him, all right, get on the boat. He's like, no, God's gonna come. Another boat comes in and he's like, no, God is gonna come. And then obviously he drowns, right? And then he goes up to God. He's like, God, you never saved me. He's like, yes, I did. I sent you a boat. You just didn't get on it. So obviously God is not gonna come and do a miracle for him. Like, he's not gonna show. He's giving you opportunities, and that's for you to take the right one, I guess. So Reno was out there, and I felt like that was an opportunity for me to go and explore something different. And before I came, I was on the phone with my friend. He's like, yeah, it's like that saying, because I told him I don't feel value at where I'm at now. And he's like, yeah, how did he say it? He said, it's like a bottle of water. At the store, it's maybe $1. But when you go to the airport, it's $5. When you go to a concert, it's $10. So put yourself where you're valued. So that's what he told me right now.
Oh, hot dog, that's good.
That's what he said. That's what he said to me. So I was like, oh, wow, that is true.
Yeah.
So.
You said something earlier that I kind of want to touch on, that you've already overcome so much. And so I'm wondering, all the things that you've overcome, and you've overcome a lot, because I would love to have you more, or have you on again to talk about other stuff. But you've overcome a lot, and your friends reminding you that you still have choices, even though it looks a certain way. What can you do to choose a different boat? Because obviously God's sending a different boat.
Yes.
And so now he sent the 2 different boats, 90 days, 30 days. And you chose the 90 day. So what does that boat ride look like?
I looked at it two ways. Maybe God didn't want me to go to Reno. And maybe God said it was not a good time to leave my daughter either. That was another one that I was thinking, okay, maybe through that, because I'm just getting close to her.
Mm.
And obviously her mom is not the right choice for her. And so I was like, okay, maybe that's it. That's why I didn't go to Reno. So.
Yeah, I thought that too.
And I don't know why God works in mysterious ways, or whatever you want to call it. But something's out there that it's not. So I can't. Whatever. How do you say? What's that? You can't. I can't control that. So don't. How does that thing go? I can't remember. What everybody says, if you can't control it, don't kill yourself over it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's out of my control,
Mm-hmm.
and this is out of my control.
Yes.
So I can't be worrying about it. I can't let this define me. So I have to look at it that way too.
Yes. Okay, so say more about I can't let this define me.
I can't let this define me.
What does that mean to you?
I'm not gonna. I can't just give up because of this. That's what that means to me. I have to keep going, even though my plans got ruined.
Mm.
So I can't. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mm-hmm. You had told your daughter that you were planning on going to Reno?
Yes.
What was her response?
No, obviously, he told me to take her, and she said she was not gonna go. And her mom said, she can. I don't say nothing because she lives with you, but you're not taking her out of town.
Mm.
And then I told her, you don't have a room for her anyways, or you're staying. She's like, you don't know my plans. I moved in with my friend to save money to buy a house. So that's why I'm here for. So, and then my daughter's like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. And obviously, Emmy's like, you're only going for 6 months, so what's the point of taking her with you? So I was like, okay, I'll leave her. And that was it. That was gonna stay like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
now, I don't know. I'll see where it takes me in 90 days. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It's there's a lot there. I think, like, in this boat that you've been given that you're gonna go on, you're recognizing what's within my circle of control and what's out of my control. And so within your control, you have 90 days to either continue to foster the relationship with your daughter and use the resilience that you've picked up along the way
Mm-hmm.
of gaining strength, like physically, mentally, spiritually, and it will look completely different because you were wanting to leave almost, I don't want to say running away, but you wanted to leave what was happening here with your ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
And now it's almost like you're being forced to look at it in a different way of how can I gain even more resilience through this and be that, like, the role model that you've been wanting to be for your daughter.
Yes.
That's huge and hard.
It is hard.
Yeah. I'm asking all the questions, baby. Do you want to jump in and say anything?
I am just, all I'm thinking right now is you have so much wisdom, Jonathan. Everything you're saying, I should be taking notes. I think, wow, you have such great insight and just such a, like, you seem so sensible and like you've really thought things through, whether it's from difficult experiences. I'm just listening and taking it in. I just think, I know you have so much to offer. And right now I think, wow, I can't wait to see what you do in those 90 days. I don't know. I know that will suck. I can't imagine. I can only think of, like, my similar experiences or feeling that way towards certain situations that I might feel trapped or feel like I can't do something for a certain amount of time. But just how you're describing it, I think, wow, that's so cool to see that you realize and acknowledge you have choices. I only knew you as a, I don't know, 15-year-old kid, 16, however old you were, I was. And I know like a little bit throughout like your life. I know my sisters told me like, oh, Jonathan came over. I got to see Jonathan, but I haven't really heard from you to hear like, wow, you are a 40-some-year-old man and you have come a long way. Like, I think that's such a not good place like to feel good. I can't imagine someone telling me like, okay, you either have to go to jail or you have to stay home. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine that would feel, I don't know. I could feel so many ways about that. And I want to keep the conversation about you because this is such a huge moment for you. I do want to relate with you. And the best way I can relate is by sharing that I've also gotten a DUI, and I also got my license taken away. I had to be driven, like I had to depend on everybody around me to take me places. I didn't trust myself. I gave up I chose a lot of things I gave up, like my debit card. I couldn't trust myself to go to the store because I knew I would buy alcohol. And so just that relatable part about you right now, to me, I think, wow, we're all human. It doesn't matter if we're 20, 30, 40, 50. Life is life, and we're all kind of just doing the best we know how. And to hear like how good you're doing, to me, that is so empowering and encouraging. And I seriously I was just listening, trying to remember, okay, that's so true. You have wise friends, the things that they've told you, or what you've taken from movies, the highlights you've taken. I'm floored. I truly am. I think that is so cool, that just to see where you are in life. I mean, I know that this probably doesn't feel that way. Like, It's so cool to hear today that you had this life rocking experience. But really, I'm amazed at what you're even thinking through, like your goals. I'm like, oh my gosh, what goals do I have? You want to do these things, you want to follow through, you want to follow up. Hearing about your daughter, like you've gotten to a place where she has come to you to give you a kiss, like when she was a little girl. That, yes, melts my heart. That just goes to show how hard you've been working on yourself and how much that's impacted those around you. That just helps me remember the work I put in is not only affecting me, it's affecting those around me. I don't have kids, but I have a husband, I have siblings, I have, people around me. It just really, I thought, wow, you are just giving such good, I think you should be a co-host on this podcast. You have a lot of wisdom. It's so cool. I can't even believe what I'm hearing. It's awesome. I don't have any questions. I just taking it in. If I have a question, I'll think to ask, but this is too good.
Yeah. I think too, something that people don't know about you is just your background, because like I was telling Colin, our producer, that when I met you I was going to say your address because I still have it memorized, but I won't give that away. That is not your address anymore. But it was the address that everybody talked about where the bad kids lived.
Yeah.
And so many bad things happened there. I think like when the neighbors would talk about these bad kids, I'd always wonder like, who are these people? Who lives at this address? Because you guys were so helpful to me.
Yeah.
I was running this after school program and you guys just helped me with keeping the kids in line. And yeah, it's just so interesting how they saw you and I saw you totally different.
Yeah.
And since then, like Bibi said, you've everything that I've shared with you, you'll implement. Or you'll say, like, you'll think about it, like, why is she saying this? And then you'll put it into your life and apply it. And I think very few people coming from that situation, because your mom worked 2 full-time jobs, 80 hours a week.
Yes.
So you were raising yourself. You raised yourself. And your brother raised you. It's like you guys raised each other, and then you had 2 younger siblings that you raised. And to think that you've come such a long way, and this, now you're 40 and this happened, and like, I get that you're feeling, you know, I'm a loser and I have house arrest and all these horrible things are happening. I completely validate that. And like Bibi's saying, like, you've really, really impressed me, and I've told you how, like, you've impressed Cody, how you've done so much, and I don't want to minimize what's happening because it's a big deal. And like, I just want you to know that it's a bump in the road. It's a big bump, but you've gained a lot of wisdom. You knew to reach out to somebody. You knew to ask for help, or like, hey, I'm feeling down and I don't like feeling this way. I can go to the bar, or I can go talk to somebody that I know cares for me.
Yeah.
And you chose the right thing. I'm going to say the right thing because I'm the right choice. You chose, like, good. That's just blows my mind. Like Bibi saying, the wisdom that you have. And I too, I'm going to hold you accountable. Like, what are you going to do in these 90 days? What is within your control that you can, like, implement? You know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to call someone to come over and work out with me, or run around my house, or whatever. But like, I do want to know, what is your, like, a short-term goal, let's say, for the next coming week?
I don't know. I haven't thought it through, but I mean, I do want to continue with the weight loss. That's something that I have to do for myself.
That's within your control.
Within my control. That I feel like when I was in the relationship, I couldn't take care of myself because it went through, like, she felt like I was neglecting her. I don't know, like, it felt like, or I started working out and she started saying, what, are you cheating on me, or are you doing something that was taking control of, like, you know, my body. And, you know, I didn't feel good. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel good. I went from a large to double XL, and just put me in a bad mood. You know, like, even bending down, it hurt. Like, it just, you know, like, I feel old. I was starting to get a double chin, and like, I don't want to look that way, and I want to go into that, because you don't feel good. Not only that, even after, this is true, after even you eat, just, instead of giving you energy and you eat, you just feel, I don't know, it doesn't feel good. You know, your clothes don't fit, you're not looking good in the mirror, you don't like who you are, or what you were becoming. And now I feel good. Like, these 30 pounds that I lost, I feel good. Have more energy now. I'm not craving sugar, so every time something happened, I go to the pantry. That's what I was doing. I was going in the pantry and, you know, doing this. And now that, like, I could control that with the fasting, and, you know, I have an app that reminds me, drink water, your fast, you know, tell me what time my fasting started now. So I feel good. And I'm not craving it, like, I didn't even go to the pantry either right now.
Right now you did it? Good for you.
I was, you know, maybe I could go over there, get some Oreos or cookies. I didn't go for that.
Nice.
I didn't go for the alcohol. I have Jameson. I was about to call Billy before I called you. I was like, I needed an escape.
Yeah.
And I didn't reach out for none of those things. So that's one of the goals. I want to continue the weight loss. I want to get to 185 where I feel comfortable. I want to get back to being a large. Right now, I got down to an XL, so now hopefully a large within a month. So I've been doing good. I've been doing a pound a day.
It's amazing.
So hopefully I can continue that goal, and I don't have no plans after that. That's one goal I could control. And that's it.
That's huge. because, like you're saying, eating, the way you were eating, you were using it as a coping mechanism.
Yes.
You were using it to try to make you feel better, but then in the end, it didn't really make you feel better.
It didn't.
And now and you were drinking.
Yes, on top of that, put alcohol. Yeah.
And so now you chose already 3 things that will continue to propel you forward, because you're already gaining momentum with your weight and you're already feeling better. Movement alone makes you feel better.
Yes.
And were you lifting weights? Is that what you're doing?
Yes, doing strength training in the afternoons and then cardio in the morning. Doing 30 minutes of cardio before work, because I have an elliptical at home, so
Okay.
that's convenient for me. So. And I have free weights too, but I was going to the gym with him because it's he's my trainer, so he knows about, you know, he's been working out for years, so he knows what he's doing. So he's pushing me to be better. Yeah, and not only that, he's like, 90 days you're gonna be unrecognizable. Like, she's gonna regret leaving you.
That's right. So, would you think that he would consider going to your house and using your free weights if the judge says that you can't go to the gym?
I think so. I think he will. I mean, he's a really good friend.
It sounds like it.
He always tells me. That's the one you saw, is with the. He has a raptor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like really been a good friend. Yeah, I actually want to bring him up. I want to tell a little bit about how we met. So I met him in 2012, and he's like very serious guy, like cocky, I could say. And I met him, and like I was like, this guy is cocky, whatever. And then that was the first job we went to, and then the second job we ended up together. We started talking, and then we became friends. And then one day I was in a bind, and I was like, let me borrow $500. And he said, yeah. But for me to convince him, I was like, yeah, I'll give you a PlayStation. I gave him a PlayStation, Xbox, and a Bose soundbar as pawn. So if I didn't pay him back, he'll get his money back from them. So when I got to the job site, I opened the trunk. I was like, oh, here. And then he said no. He's like, here's the $500.
Wow.
And he didn't take none of the stuff. He said, here, you're a man. You keep your word. If not, you know, you lose me, or I won't talk to you for the $500. It's your choice. In fact, they gave me that choice.
Wow.
So he didn't. And then from ever then, we've been like friends.
That's amazing.
So we've been friends for 12 years, and every time, you know, he always tells me the way it is, you know.
He sounds like me.
Yeah.
I need to meet this guy.
Yeah, he's really good, you know, and always has my back. Always tells me, you know, he doesn't encourage bad behavior. He does none of that. He has his kids. He has his kids in sports. You know, he has a nice truck. His house is almost paid off. Like, wow. And you know, every time, he just is there for me all the time. And don't ask him for money no more, but he's there for me. Gives me advice and everything. Every time I talk to him, he always gives me good advice too.
Yes. So it's proof, I think, that who you surround yourself with, that's who you want to become like.
Yeah.
And so if you're surrounding yourself with somebody like that, who believes in you and gives you the opportunity, like, here's the money. If you're a man of your word, you're going to pay me back. Let's see what you do with it.
Yeah.
And then you did. And now he trusts you, and he's there for you and gives you good advice.
And it seems like that would be helpful. If someone trusts you, it's easier for you to trust yourself. I would feel that way anyway. Like in times when I don't always trust myself to make the right decision, but somebody else is like, no, I believe you're going to pay me back or do the right thing, then I think, oh, if they believe in me, I guess I can too.
Yes.
That's good, to trust in yourself. Something I'm still learning.
Oh, same. I did have a question, and I'm not sure, Jonathan, how comfortable you are with any questions, so feel free to not answer or bypass if you want. I was just thinking about like being 30 days into sobriety and how raw that can feel. And so I'm just curious, like 30 days into sobriety, and now 90 days going into being at home. What does that look like? Like, how do you have a plan as far as like the alcohol goes? Like for me, like I said, I don't know that I would have been able to do that when I was that deep in. I'm not sure like how deep in you are with alcohol, like what the relationship looks like. But I'm just curious what that will look like for those 90 days at home.
I don't think it's going to be a challenge on the alcohol. I feel like I drink more with my partner than I did by myself. I'm not craving it. That was like, I don't know, every Thursday I get paid, so every Thursday, oh, let's go to the bar. Let's go drinking. That was our, like, escape. And then I go turn into Thursday, turn into Friday, and then Saturday, and then, Sunday brunch. So I was drinking. I'm not going to say she made me drink, but I was drinking more as an escape for us. I think for me and her. Not just, I'm not going to blame everything on her, but it was my escape too. Like, if I knew if I stayed home, I was going to fight with her or argue about kids or trash or something. Like, it was always she was always nitpicking me, so that was my escape. Like, I don't want to be at home because, she'd be like, your daughter this, your daughter that, or you don't tell the kids, they always say I don't have a backbone. So to me, that was my escape. Let's go to the bar, let's get out of here and let's go drink.
Yeah.
So that was my escape. Like, she didn't know that, but that wasn't like, I'm gonna be fighting with you today. I want to go enjoy my weekend and stuff. So that was our practically escape. It was drinking. Now that I don't have that, what is it, nitpicking at me, and like I get home and I don't have to hear, oh, your daughter did this, or the kids didn't do this or do that, and because like they say they leave something on the counter, instead of me telling the kids to come pick it up, I'll just pick it up, like, just leave it alone. It's just a spoon. It's just a plate. Oh, you don't have backbone. And obviously I didn't. I just felt like, oh, pick up the plate. It's 2 seconds and you're done. Instead of, it's going to take 30 seconds to go scream at them and then come back, and they're going to be with this, they're going to be moody, and sometimes I just deal with the problem, and she didn't like that. So that's one thing me and her crashed about a lot. So I think the drinking was my escape with her, and I could admit it wasn't just her telling me to drink, it was me doing that too. So it was just an escape from being home. So
that makes sense.
So now you're going to choose not to drink, or it's not even a temptation.
It's not a temptation, to be honest. It's not. It just, today I did feel like drinking. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, fuck it. Sorry, because Jameson did feel. That's my drink, my to-go drink. I was like, Jameson does sound good, and I wanted to go drink. I don't know, just being down.
Yeah. So knowing that it was a blip of a temptation, and you're about to go into 90 days, what would it look like if you threw the Jameson down the sink, or didn't completely removed it from your house so that it wasn't even a blip of a temptation?
I don't know how far I have bottles. I never thought about dumping them out. I mean, I didn't.
Just curious.
I don't know. Maybe I should, but I don't feel like I need it. I don't. I'm in a good place to not wanting it. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
What time is court tomorrow, or what time do you meet with them?
I'd be at 8 there. I have to be there at 8.
In the morning?
Yes. Actually, the biggest, what is it? So I had to go, obviously, lose the weight and then start dating. That's actually more like, what am I going to do now? Now I'm not going to have a social life. That threw a wrench, because I was like, okay, I'm going to stay focused until I lose the weight. Now I feel more comfortable approaching women. Now I don't know, I think I desperate want to find somebody. I don't know, it's I've been adding people on Instagram, and I wanted to build a connection to get out of this connection. I know it's not right, but that I really wanted. That was one of the goals. Like, I want to meet somebody else. I want to have a different relationship, not go back to what I've been used to. So this is I don't know, feel I'm not gonna be able to do that goal. Now I have to, maybe I could talk to somebody, but it's not gonna be the same as going on a date.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to wait till August until I go on a date with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unless I don't think it's gonna like, oh, why can't you come out to dinner? I'm like, oh, I'm my house already, so you gotta come to my house.
Right.
Oh, that's gonna be, that's a goal that it was a goal to me. I don't know if it's a right goal, but I do wanted to meet somebody. I wanted to see what's out there, something better for me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it might seem selfish, like trying to find somebody else when I'm not completely over this person, but maybe that will help me. I don't know, I just wanted something new. I wanted everything new.
Yeah.
New car, new opportunities, new
Yes.
everything. So this threw just a curveball. So
Yes.
I have to, it's going to be a little bit hard.
Reassess the goals.
Reassess the goals. Maybe 2 eggs. I'm meant to meet somebody else right now. Maybe I'm not. I don't know.
What would it look like to look for healing, like in counseling or therapy for the next 90 days to because you want to show up as your best self, right?
Yes.
And so to take these 90 days and start working on, you're already working towards that.
Yes.
And then, so it's mind, body, soul, right? So right now you're already working on your body.
Yeah.
And then you've mentioned God and have told me you want to go to church and all that. And then your mind, starting also to heal your mind by going to therapy and just checking to see, why do I want to make a connection right away? Or is it good for me to be looking for someone right now as I'm leaving this other relationship? That's just something to explore during the 90 days. Yes, it's a huge curveball to your goals, but just kind of refining the goals and looking at them a little bit different.
I guess I don't know. That's a hard one. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just wanted to get out of this one, and I wanted to obviously use an escape. It was because that's the easiest way to get away from something, to find something new.
Mm-hmm.
So that was actually my goal.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a goal.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt, I was determined to get to that goal. Because I was like, I'm not going to talk to nobody right now. I've been adding them, but I haven't messaged anybody. So I was going to wait till I feel more comfortable with the way I look physically. And then I started approaching women. So I was like, I'm going to give myself at least a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm. Now you've been given more time to get ripped.
Yeah, now I got more time to. I guess maybe too soon. I don't know where where this is gonna affect my relationship now with her.
Yeah.
It's, obviously, she just quit on me today again.
Yeah.
So that's something that I have to do I really want somebody? I told her what was going on instead of being there for me. She practically just told me, I'm done with you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a
roller coaster.
So I don't know.
Yeah. That's a lot. You've got a lot happening, and you're already making good choices. And I do want to thank you for just hopping on over here.
No, that's fine. I needed it.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit better.
Yeah. You look better from when you first came in. I could see the sadness in your eyes, and now it's almost like there might still be a glimmer of.
I was all over the place actually. 30 days ago, I was all over the place.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do.
Mm.
I didn't know. I just didn't know. I have a clearer mind now.
Mm-hmm.
More sticking to the goals. The weight loss helped me too, though.
Yes.
That really. It was like a boost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So quick too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Keep boosting.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like one goal is propelling another goal. Like if you're losing weight, then you want to go out and meet a companion, like all those, it just seems like you're working so hard on one thing, and then it's making that go into a different goal, into another goal, which that is also inspiring. I think once we like start dipping into working on ourselves in one aspect, it seems like it'll naturally flow into another aspect, and then the hope is in all aspects.
Mind, body, soul.
Yes,
If one is off, they're all off.
I was on the phone with our nephew right before we got on, and he said something that apparently is a quote I had never heard. Effort won't betray you. Yeah.
Hot dog.
I will just, that took me a minute. I thought, okay, what does that mean? And right now, you're describing that exactly, Jonathan. Like, all the effort you've been making, it sounds like your entire life, it has not betrayed you. Like, it has gotten you here where you are. And today, I agree. It's a huge deal. And at the same time, it's 90 days of your life, which I think if you're 40-some years old, if you think of 90 days and a 40-year-old person, like, it is truly like a small time, even though in the moment I have felt that, like, this is life-altering. It is life-altering. But I think that everything you're saying, I think, wow, that is hitting me personally, and I'm sure anybody that listens to the podcast will be able to relate with it. And I think the fact that you're sharing, I would say, very freely about what's been happening, that's vulnerable, that's brave, that's, I don't, like, not to sound dramatic, but I would say heroic. Like, you're a 40-some-year-old man with a 21-year-old kid, and you're really exposing humanity, like, at its finest, which to me that is very hopeful for anyone listening. I would say for Mao and I as well. Like, just everything you're saying. I don't know. I just think all the effort you're making, it's so worth it. And you are doing a phenomenal job at making that effort every day, moment to moment. Like, do I go to the bar? What do I do? And you're making an effort. So I would say that's worth congratulations.
Thank you.
You're
Also,
welcome.
as like you're saying that, I would want to like talk to you in a week. And if you're on house arrest, like, you could still obviously babysit night, huh? But like, check in with you. And obviously I'm going to go to your house because you live down the road from me. But for the podcast, honestly, like, you have such a great story that's happening right now.
Yes.
That we get to follow and see what choices you're going to make. I mean, no pressure, but you better be making the right ones.
Yes.
Which you've already done. But I don't know, how would you feel? Because that can be really, to be held accountable and have somebody check in, somebody that's not going to shame you and, oh my gosh, look at you, but it's like, I want to see your growth in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm good for that.
Okay.
And I guess it helps me stay on the positive side.
Yeah.
Because I have people rooting for me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah,
too.
for
Accountability.
sure.
I think connection is huge. I think, like, I'll randomly text you. What are you doing? How are you? And I think that's important for me, that I'm connecting with you. It's like, you've been in my life for so long, and I just always want to check in on you.
Yes.
What's new in your life? And so, honestly, it's like such an honor that you even called me today. And for me, I want to return the favor and say, like, okay, Jonathan, tell us what's new in a week.
2 weeks. I want to kind of maybe 2 weeks. That way, more time to reflect, I guess.
Because people are going to be wanting to know, what did they say? Like, what permissions did they give you? Are you going to go to the gym?
Yes.
Will they let you go to Reno? Are you still going to go to Reno if like, so many things are up in the air. But 2 weeks, that would be awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so tomorrow will be day one.
Tomorrow will be
Right?
all the details. So.
Oh, I see.
I
Okay.
guess they'll tell me all the rules. So if I, what I guess you have to ask permission. There's a number. I was reading. I googled it, and there was there's a hotline you call. So like, I guess if I need to go to the store, I have to call them. Hey, I'm going to Smith. So and they'll give you a timer. So you can't, be out and about. So I don't know. Yeah. So it's everything about they control your life practically. So two is like, so if you get off at 3, you better be home at 4:30. Like they'll know what time you need to be home. Yeah. So everything is monitored. That's what the ankle bracelet does. So yeah.
I'm curious. Curious about that.
Yeah. So tomorrow you know all the details of everything, and obviously it's not free either.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
It's $100 to start and $12 a day.
Wow.
So that's gonna hurt
Yeah.
my money too.
Say that
Yes.
again.
So it's not free being in house arrest. So not only that is gonna affect me, not financially because it's not much, but I mean it's still $12 a day. It's around like $400 a month. So
Wow.
it's gonna hurt my money.
Sure.
My money.
Yeah.
I could have used that for something else.
It's
A trip.
$360.
Yeah. That's I could have used that $1,000 or maybe.
Yeah.
I was gonna use it for something else, but now I'm paying $12 a day to stay out of jail.
Yeah. Right.
Wow, I didn't realize that. I didn't know there was a,
Cost.
which I guess makes sense. I'd never thought about it. So I think that
It's not free.
is, to me, it's helpful to understand even the process of what that looks like. Like knowing, I guess, what that consequence looks like, just detailed. I would be very interested to know what you'll be allowed to do, and just like how restricting it'll be, or I don't know, maybe where you find freedom in areas you didn't think you would. That'll be cool. And I think like when you were talking about accountability, I was kind of looking at it from the opposite perspective, like you checking in on Jonathan. I also think like what a cool opportunity for you, Jonathan, to see like what Mao's done in a week, or Priscilla. I know you call her Priscilla. Just because I think you're on house arrest. We're not on house arrest. We want to see what you're doing or what you're going to accomplish. But what are we doing and what are we accomplishing when we're free? To me, I think, gosh, that would help me to be like, okay, I've got to do things that count, that make me like, okay, what can I do? Maybe that can be a challenge for us. Like, what can we do in 90 days?
Don't get crazy.
I know. Maybe we can edit this out, but we don't want it in writing.
I love it.
I really do. I think maybe, Jonathan, you should check in on us and be like, what have you done this week? And I'll be like, well, I sat on the couch and watched 12 hours of TV or whatever. I don't know. I think this could be really cool for like a 90-day challenge, 90-day house arrest challenge. Is my house going to be clean? I don't know. Something.
Am I gonna
Challenge
work out?
us.
Yeah.
Am I going to?
I like that.
Exactly. I know. I don't know why I'm saying this. I already want to take it back.
I love that idea. Yes. Okay, so what are you doing for the 90-day challenge? I already know what I'm going to do. What are you doing, Bibi?
Okay, I'm gonna take a page out of Jonathan's book and start with 2 weeks. Check up on me in 2 weeks. Let me think. I don't even know. What can I do? Tell me yours first. Maybe I'll get ideas.
I've literally been praying, Lord, help me. I need to get back into the gym. Like, my body hurts because I'm not lifting weights. And I have a full gym in my house. And I pray, God, send me somebody. He's done this before, where he's sent me somebody to work out with me specifically at a certain time that I've prayed for. And so I've been praying, like, God, help me. I need to work out. I need motivation. Because like you said, it's hard not to be, when you don't have someone that motivates you, it's like, I'm going to hit snooze, or I'm just going to watch Survivor instead, or whatever. So my challenge for myself in 90, or we'll take a week at a time. I want to work out at least, like, lift weights, not ride my bike, because I don't count that as like what I need to be doing. So 3 days a week, I want to work out, like lift weights, minimum 3 days. I think
And
that's
who will be your accountability partner?
you and Jonathan.
Okay. Oof. Okay. Well, I
Because I'm
remember
going to
to
be
check
calling
in on
him, what are you doing? And he's going to be like, what are you doing?
And then you'll call me, and I'll just block your number.
Okay, I'll give Jonathan your number.
Oh,
He's
boy.
going to call you.
I'll be like, I knew you at one point in my life. Don't keep me accountable. Gosh. I'm going to have to think about it. I guess our listeners will have to just stay tuned, because I need to think of something reasonable, something that I will actually follow through with, and something that will challenge me, but that won't be impossible, because I know myself. If I give myself a challenge, I will tell myself, you're going to start running. I've never ran a day in my life. And then I'll be let down because I didn't do my own challenge. So I got to think of something. If you guys have ideas, please throw them out.
I don't know.
I don't have an idea.
Cool. That's it. I won't do anything. Problem solved.
Okay, well, we'll be thinking of something.
Yes, I will be too.
Okay. All right. Jonathan, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so
Alright.
much, Jonathan. It's so good to hear you again. I would love to stay in touch. And obviously we will, at least through the podcast.
Okay.
Okay, so if this resonates with anybody, which I'm sure it will, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, and all the things. We'll see you next time.